And the Libya.
Ladies and gentlemen, late night at Kymatic with
Thank you guys so much. We've got a great audience tonight, as we do always.
Yes.
So I don't know if you guys can tell at home. I shaved a little bit just to get all the big chunks of hair out. Left a little bit of this mustache still growing though.
It looks good, Dan.
Thank you. I think most of my adult life I've spent wondering whether or not I can do a mustache. It gets to about this point, and then I just like, no, I look like a pedophile, and I just shave the whole thing off. But I don't know. Maybe this time it'll stick.
It's the time.
It is the time. You know what? Bold action.
Bold!
Changing times. Dan might have a mustache. Donald Trump.
He's bold, Dan.
That is an accurate statement, I guess. So anyway, we got a great show for you tonight. We have, you guys may not know this, today is National Comedians Who Ride Motorcycles Day.
Oh
so we have
God.
two comedians who both ride motorcycles. We have Danny Figueroa and we have Rick Akey. And they're going to come on, they're going to do some comedy. They're going to maybe do some motorcycles, I don't know.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Let's go talk about it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh my God!
Oh, hey,
Here we are, Dan.
did this dragon get painted?
It did. I painted the dragon.
Nice. Oh, let's see what's inside of it. Oh, it's a note from Robert.
Oh no.
Sorry I can't be at the show tonight doing goat stuff.
You know what? That's just wrong.
That's
the guy
weird.
said he was in.
I guess he has some goat stuff to do. Hang this right here.
You know, that's the problem with fans. One day you're like the most popular.
Fair weather fans is what I have to say.
It is.
Is that a new feather?
It is. I went to North Dakota, as you know.
As I know. Wait, when?
A week ago.
You were on the show, though.
No. Oops. No.
What? Broad strokes.
All right. Let's. I went to North Dakota in between the shows, and I was at my buddy's farm, and I was in the back, and a bunch of cats had killed this bird, and I took it as a souvenir of North Dakota. It's a grouse feather.
A grouse?
Grouse.
Is that a type of bird, I guess?
It's a bird that we hunt and eat.
And so do your cats.
So do our cats. Both of us enjoy it equally.
Excellent. Well, it looks real nice. Where's the... Oh! Friend of the show, Stephen McKendry's film.
Oh my God.
Top 20 on RedBox.
Top 20 on RedBox, folks.
We gave him the Kymatic bump. No one had even heard of it before, the Poltergeist. Why do you think it's doing so well?
Poltergeist and Boiling Forest. Well, I'm not sure, Dan, but I believe it's because of the quality of the film and some of the actors are so incredible that it's just pushed its way through this paradigm of...
Do you think maybe because it's called the Poltergeist of Boiling Forest, it's around Halloween, maybe they're confusing it for the Poltergeist?
You know, I thought about that a lot, and I don't think so, no. No, not at all.
No.
No.
No, because that would mean that the person who has a DVD player and they're renting a movie, they might not be 100% sure of what they're getting.
Yeah.
Or IMDb in it.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm still going to say no. I feel the movie stands on its own, you know?
All right, well...
You know, good local filmmakers on a micro-budget, independent, managed to push their way through all the bullshit, didn't need any kind of props or staging, and made it all the way. Dreams alive. Rocky,
I am convinced that you believe
Rocky. It's like Rocky.
All right, well, let's... Danny Figueroa is on first, right?
Dan, wait a minute.
Oh, sorry. Are we still doing the...
You're absolutely right.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was Poltergeist.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all thought it was Poltergeist, but it wasn't Poltergeist. So as soon as they watched the movie, they were like, what the fuck? Most of the people didn't even watch the movie because they were so upset it wasn't Poltergeist.
Yeah? Oh, man.
But then it wasn't our call. I didn't have any decision in this. I didn't have any decision.
Hey,
They changed the
Jason,
movie.
it's okay. I don't blame you. It's not your fault. All right, now let's just stop thinking about that.
All right.
You got a nice feather in your hat.
Thank you.
Normally, I think people have to go the other way, not forward, but you're doing your thing.
I am.
Okay.
I didn't like it.
Danny Figueroa. Is he here yet?
I think he's coming. He said something about arriving high style.
High style? All right, well.
So he said, wait a minute. What's that? You hear that?
I think I do.
Oh my God. I think he's coming. Grand entrance, Dad.
Oh my God.
Grand entrance.
started riding a motorcycle because I thought it would be like super cool. Because I grew up kind of as a nerd, and thought maybe riding a motorcycle would make me cooler now that I'm an adult. Nope, totally overcompensating. It worked for like a second though, right? Because it's hard for someone to look really not cool on a motorcycle. Like I was riding on 275 over here. I had the headphones in, right? I'm rocking out. I'm in the zone, right? Some girls pull up in a truck next to me. I see they're kind of checking me out. But I'm like, fuck it, whatever. I'm cool, right? So I don't pay attention. Don't notice we get off at the same highway exit, right? Get off at 5th Avenue North. Stop at the red light right next to me. They got the windows down, but Billy Joel just came on my Pandora station. We didn't start the fire. They're trying to talk to me, but I'm in the zone, right? I'm getting into it. I'm like, Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray, South Pacific, Walter Winchell, Joe DiMaggio. Ah, shit. Right, ruined that moment. I've been doing comedy for a while now. Feel like I'm finally comfortable enough to get on stage where I don't need to take 2 Xanax beforehand. I still do, but I don't feel like I need to. And I think that's a victory. Right? I recently noticed that I hate getting Facebook notifications on my phone, right? Because that shit's deceptive, right? Feel a little buzz in my pocket, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe somebody misses me. Maybe somebody wants to see what I'm doing. They want to hang out, want to grab a cup of coffee or something. But no, it's just Facebook saying, Jack McFuxicle turns 26 today. Make sure you say happy birthday to Jack. Well, guess what, Facebook? I don't give a shit. I don't care. And it's not that I don't care about Jack. I just don't know Jack. And Jack doesn't know me. And I don't care if he says happy birthday to me, because I'm not going to say happy birthday to him, because that shit's super impersonal, right? Most of the time, when people say happy birthday to me on Facebook, it's just 170 people I don't know, who I only interact with on one day a year. Most of them are only there because I got drunk and thought they were cute. And let me tell you something, it is awkward when I meet those men in real life. Now I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Is he gay? No, I'm not gay. All right? There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm not gay. Like, I don't know, maybe like dicks are cool, just not for me. I'm not willing to try it yet, right? But anyway, I do add attractive men on Facebook though. Because I want to know what their lives are like. I want to know what it's like to live the life of an attractive person. Because I've never seen myself as an attractive person. Like, don't get me wrong. I know I'm not Sloth from the fucking Goonies or anything. But I'm like nobody's number one pick, I'm 29, I'm unemployed, and I'm average height for a woman. Right? I'm 5'4". No girl goes to the bar with her friends one night, cruising for some strange, and is like, who am I going to take home tonight? That one, right? That's not going to happen. I'm nobody's number one pick. If this was the NFL draft, I'm not James's, right? I'm not even invited to the draft. I show up a couple weeks later and I'm like, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. I got heart and energy and passion, and if you take a chance on me, I promise I won't let you down. By the way, the coach in that scenario is a girl I'm trying to fuck. I don't want to get lost in the metaphor. I'm not good at sport, right? I feel like this is something that stuck with me for a long time. Because I'm a small Puerto Rican kid from the South Bronx. When I was 12 years old, I got a scholarship to a private school in Manhattan, right? Tons of smart kids, tons of rich kids, tons of mean kids, right? Those kids were fucking awful. I remember hanging out one day, a group of girls start quantifying all us guys by our hotness, right? They look at my friend Greg. Greg was tall and lanky. He had a sweet bowl haircut. It was 1997, so that shit was cool. He looked like he just jumped off the cover of a Backstreet Boys album. Right? They wanted it that way. Greg was boy band hot. Right? Then you had my friend Nick. Nick's mom was a French dignitary. He wore like Burberry cardigans, and he had thick glasses and hair that was like swoosh, and a strong jawline, and he looked like a sexy little librarian, He talked about Ayn Rand and Arthur Rimbaud and neoclassical French Victorian poetry and shit. I don't even think he knew what the fuck he was talking about, but boy, did it make those little teenage hearts flutter. And Nick was nerdy hot. Then you get to me, right? Little short, curly hair, chubby cheek me. And I can't wait to find out. I'm like, what kind of hot do you think I am, huh? I can't wait. Tell me, how hot am I? What do you think about me, right? Ooh, I know, I'm exotic hot because I'm Puerto Rican and you guys don't have those. Right? Or no, maybe I'm dangerous hot because I'm from the South Bronx and we got guns and gangs and shit. Right? And I figure it out. I'm like, no, I know. I'm mysterious high because I'm the new guy and you don't know me. And that's intriguing. And intrigue is sexy. And then group of girls, they look at me, heads cocked to the sideways, overshadowed raccoon eyes, lips pursed tightly against their braces. And they say, "You're cute! You're so cute! You got this chubby cheeks like a baby. You got a little baby face. You're cute. You're cute like a baby. Like a baby. I'm cute like a baby. Like a fucking baby. I'm trying to get blown, not birthed. Nobody's gonna blow a baby. Fuck that shit. Nobody wants to fuck a baby. I hope." Anyway, that's why I don't say happy birthday to motherfuckers on Facebook. Thanks a lot, you guys. Have a good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, oh my God! That was cool. Promoted on a motorcycle.
You're talking about not being cool. You rolled on a motorcycle, walked right on stage, and someone handed you a beer.
It's all an illusion.
Yeah. That's his thing because he's actually cool now. He says he's not cool, but Jesus Christ, anybody watching that is going to be like,
no,
I want to be that guy.
No, they're going to think that guy's trying way too hard.
No.
And they're probably not wrong.
They're watching this on the internet. They just think that's you. That's all they know about you.
Yeah,
that's the wrong impression to get of me.
Yeah, you come in fast. I mean, my God, I was like, oh my God, lawsuit.
I always come fast.
No, it's
And then
my life.
And then starts laughing.
my own heart.
So that was sweaty.
Yes,
it
could have been so much worse. But you are wearing a denim jacket.
Yeah, I see. I'm like I said, I'm from New York, and it's October, so I'm still not used to the fact that it's like hell degrees here.
Oh yeah,
Never
it's unbearable, and it just punches you right in the goddamn face every time you walk outside.
Yeah, and I'm just stubborn. I'm not ready to give it up.
I'm not giving up for Jack.
Tomorrow I'll be wearing a fucking flannel shirt. Who gives a shit?
Yeah,
who cares?
I mean, I think fashion is before comfort. I've always thought.
I can tell.
Although you're not wearing a jacket today, Jason.
I know, it's not because I want to be cool. It's just because I want to be cool.
Oh yeah, a little bit of wordplay. I would normally ask you if it was dirty, but I know it's always dirty.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to affect
I feel like you should have like a jacket with like baubles. I don't know, like an old pirate jacket.
I have that.
You look like Jack Sparrow's like
Oh
little
my
brother.
God.
Literally all the time he gets that.
I know. I'm sure he did.
Like a
By the way,
Jack
I'm
Sparrow.
super original too.
Oh come on.
We have a triumph that's a little off center.
Yeah. Well, everybody in St. Pete has a fucking Harley with
Or
ape
ranked out,
hangers.
what do they call them? The bikes that are ripped apart?
Choppers?
Chopper.
No. They call
I
them,
don't know.
because they, what's the name? They put old parts on them to make them look old.
A bobber. That thing?
Is that what it is?
I think so.
Because they look old. They'll like purposely not paint the tank or put an old seat on it.
Rat fight.
That's it.
There we go.
Rat fight.
Rat fight.
It's called a rat fight. Yes.
Well, being a hobo, looking like a hobo looks cool, as I'm sure you're very aware, Jason.
Yes, it does. You have this new button.
Yeah,
What is that?
I know, right? You have to look. It's abstract.
It's
Yes,
it looks like a wave with a dick.
No.
What is that?
Well, it can be anything you want.
I didn't know I was gonna have to take a Rorschach test when I came here. Figuring
It
out my
says a lot
personality
about
here.
you. Yeah.
That does say a lot about me.
Hypnotizes
It's a
people.
wave
Look into my
with
buttons.
dicks.
It's a woman. Her face is turned.
It's a
the
woman?
hairs-
How is that a
Look
woman?
at it. Her hair's going back. See, her hair's back. She's turning her face into profile.
That looks like a woman's melting. What?
I don't know. I was just given this bottle. I mean,
it's a cool button.
All
I
right,
dig it.
thank you.
If I had a fedora with feathers in it, I would absolutely have a button like that in it.
Yeah, kind of goes button feathers.
All right.
You killed you, Seth.
Thanks.
I've heard you before. You killed.
The only way you could have had more laughs is if there were more people here.
Yeah. Was there like 200 here? What is it, 200?
There were people here?
We were just one guy laughing at various octaves.
We just sweeten the jokes.
Yeah.
That's how.
That's all. We'll fix it in post.
Yeah.
Fix it in post.
We actually.
That's it.
It'll be
All the
better in
laughs are
real
just
life.
planted.
A lot of
It'll be better.
It's
in
alright.
real life.
Laughter's contagious. It's a communal thing.
Come on, the internet's better than real life. That's you
Nobody-
spend all your time on it.
Yeah.
You know?
Social media has taught me anything.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh yeah, you sound like
This
you're not a big
reality is like, ugh.
fan. Yeah.
I mean, don't you right now? You're sweaty. You're hot.
Yeah, I know. I'd much rather be in my home pretending to be someone else.
That's it. Thank you.
Right? Catfish the shit out of somebody.
There you go.
Let's do this.
You know,
I could be like a 6'4" white guy who goes to the gym from like Van Nuys or
What,
something
you
like
talking
that.
about me? No.
He doesn't go to the gym.
I
Yeah,
don't.
you don't.
I grew up on a farm. That was enough work for the rest of my life. I don't need a membership.
That's not fair.
No.
And he's still skinny. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? I hit 22. When I was a kid, I used to eat whatever the fuck I wanted. Never gained an ounce of weight. I hit 22 and my metabolism was just like, nope, fuck
Nope.
you. I'm out.
No, you know what, Danny? I'm gonna have to be truthful on this one. And I've heard your bit. What I thought when I first saw you was, well, I'm a dresser, and I thought, dressed pretty good. He's pretty cool. And then he drove in on a fucking Triumph motorcycle.
It's just because I was late.
No, was it? I don't know. I think it's shifted. I think all of a sudden now you might be cool. You might be a cool kid.
Well, I don't feel cool.
Well, cool kids don't feel
Definitely
cool.
not right now.
That's it. You can be cool as long as you don't feel cool.
Here's what happened. You roll in here on a motorcycle, you got a beer. You go to the bar, you drive right into that goddamn bar with your motorcycle.
Is that
you
the
grab a
secret
beer.
to drinking free at bars?
Absolutely.
Ride motorcycles straight into them?
If I was working at a bar and some guy drove in on a motorcycle,
I would give him a
I'd just
beer.
hand him a beer. I probably wouldn't remember to ring it up.
I'm totally not going to get arrested that way.
Absolutely.
Or kill
But
him.
not right away, Danny. Not right. You would get your beer first. Probably be able to finish it.
Totally worth it. I'm in. Let's do this. Let's try it out. What are you guys doing after
And then
this?
There would be like every person in the bar would have their phone videotaping you. Hello.
How would they know, though?
Oh. How would they know? As soon as you come in, that's all people do.
They
pull
better
they're
have some
already
quick
on their
fucking
phone on
reflex.
Facebook.
I mean, yeah, that's true. They probably already
Yeah,
got
they already have their phone out.
taken
They're just like,
selfies
oh,
and
here's a
shit.
guy with a motorcycle.
So you go in there like that. That girl saying, who am I gonna sleep with? This guy who's 6 foot tall, or the guy who just rode it on a motorcycle? Plus, once they decide that they're gonna ride away with you, the time it takes them to get to your motorcycle and leave is a lot quicker. If you park a block away, they got all that time to regret their decision.
Oh my
They just got
God.
like 4 feet to like change their mind.
Dan, you just made what didn't
definitely
seem like a
gonna
good
regret
thing brilliant. Right now, as soon as this show's over, it'd be like 12 o'clock. Let's do this.
You're going to go straight to Central.
Right at 600
In
block.
We're going to go to the garage.
Perfect.
For the garage.
Plug for the garage.
Yeah.
We'll bill into that.
That might not be the right place, but we'll see. We'll figure it out.
I wouldn't put it in the garage. Maybe the Amsterdam. Or,
Someone who
We'll figure it out.
sponsors us.
We
Do we
got
have any
plans now.
sponsors?
we have zero sponsors
I
right
guess
now.
I should turn my
Not
video
even-
on.
Oh,
Not
wait
even
a
a
minute.
creative
What about
looping?
Creative looping? Yes.
They would have been great.
Oh my God.
Are they really a
Creative looping.
sponsor?
No.
That would be funny.
They did give us this for free, no charge for us to show everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice of
Yeah,
them.
we're
We give
showing
you that
great
free
books, great
newspaper
magazine.
for free.
But do they really care about the local arts community?
No, not really. It's sponsors that have a lot of money. Put their ads.
Well, the only way to find out is to see if they come talk to us. And
All right, get a front shot of it.
I used to work with Creative Loafing.
no way, get out.
Yeah.
Do you know anyone there?
I interned there.
Would they pick up your phone if you called?
Maybe. Probably. Again, I worked past tense. So, I don't know. I've tried calling them a few times, but everybody seems to have changed their numbers.
Classic. They would do that. If you tried calling from a different phone, maybe they just blocked your number.
I don't know. I've tried to show up a couple times.
Oh yeah? They
It
changed
seems
their
like-
offices?
yeah, I think so. That's what they told me.
Did they just turn
They
out
said
the
they
lights?
removed it.
Pretend like they're not
I didn't
lights?
say look like kind of the
They,
same.
they said they were going in a new direction, and you weren't going that way.
It wasn't personal. It was just,
Yeah,
people
it's-
No, I had a good time there. I did an internship there a couple years ago. Wrote some stuff. It was fun.
Cool.
I got to write about food and drink. I got my first paid assignment.
Oh, you see, went to
Nice.
restaurants.
Writing
Went to restaurants.
Yeah, I went to a rum fest. Hung out with some pirates.
And I got paid to write
That's
about it.
awesome.
Yeah, you
So
can't
my
beat that.
friends, my friends are
Oh, I hope so.
Sparrow.
Not
Now
the
they're way
Smallians.
cooler pirates.
Yeah.
Oh! Right in the heart.
Alright.
Do you want to hang out with the Somalian pirates?
No, you're right.
Yeah. They're a rough and tumble bunch, and they do not have that kind of style. They just wear like
They know.
shirt American styles from the 1980s.
No, they're trying to copycat someone from the 1600s. I mean,
Somalian pirates? Are they? I think they're just poor African people.
Probably that.
yeah. We just gave them.
And they're taking over boats with other boats.
I think they're like, there's a maritime law that determines who's a pirate and who's not a pirate.
And they're also like illegally.
It's not just because they like have earrings and one leg.
They're illegally distributing movies like The Poltergeist, The Borley Forest.
Oh my god. dude,
Available now in
that's
RedBox.
Legit packaging right
Is it
there.
right?
It's really nice packaging. We actually spent about 5 minutes just talking about the. I don't know if you can. You probably can't see this at home, but it's shiny.
That
When you
might
move it
just
like
be the
this.
top 20 DVD on Red.
There's a lot of plugging going on
I know
here.
it, really.
Do we have anything else?
You guys, this is supposed to be about me!
All right.
This is supposed to be about me!
All right, Danny, what are you doing?
You guys ever thought about how great Canon lenses are?
Probably that Yingling, Danny.
Yeah.
Yingling.
This is a delicious Yingling.
It's cheap as Budweiser and a little bit better.
And slightly less
The
alcoholic.
whole show.
is it?
That's
Actually, yes,
not
it is.
intentional. It's just to get you home safer.
Yeah.
So
Tell
maybe
us
it's
about your
intentional.
process.
My process?
Yes.
What's your process?
I don't know. Don't kill myself. That's
That's
my
a,
process.
honestly
Let's catch
some
you
of the
alive.
best jokes were written by people who weren't dead.
That's like I heard somebody talk about well, I heard a comedian once talk about like, oh, it's something about getting into comedy to like meet people or meet girls. I just this is better than staying at home on a Friday night thinking about ways to kill myself,
It is.
which is like
We
my
just
other
let you-
option.
We just let you right into our place on a motorcycle.
I know that makes it way
I
more
know.
real too.
Yeah.
Like I don't need a gun or a noose or anything. I can just like
You didn't have
go on the
a
skyway.
combustion engine running inside of a garage, which is a way to kill yourself.
Yeah,
That
but
is-
he was
there are
going
so
like
many
100 miles
ways.
an hour. How fast were you actually going? Okay.
I don't know, like
20?
I don't know,
30?
like 40 kilometers.
I think anything that's a motor vehicle moving inside of the place you live looks like it was going pretty damn fast. You know?
We actually.
I told you it's all an illusion.
It is. And
Don't we
could-
all just wear masks?
We do.
Isn't everything an illusion?
Yeah.
This got real
This got
weird.
quiet.
That was-
This got really
that
quiet.
was-
20
yeah.
minute law. It makes sense.
No, I don't. What do you mean by process? Like, how do I write?
Sure.
How do I?
How do you think of
Sure,
something funny and
that's-
write it down and then sit down and write it again?
Yeah, what
Or you just
happens
walk around
is
thinking,
that to happen to you?
what's a hilarious and comical and relatable way to think
No.
of this situation in which I have found
I
myself?
actually don't really think I'm that funny,
Yeah?
which is weird, probably. I never did. Like, I was never like a class clown or like
You
the
were?
guy who made people laugh. No, absolutely not. I was just a shy kid in a corner who was like, "You guys are gonna go out and play. I'm gonna stay here and read."
He's cute.
I never. I just like. I guess I got pissed off enough finally and like depressed enough where I was like, well, what the fuck do I have to lose, right? It's not gonna get any worse than this.
How can
So I
I-
might as well stand up on stage and try to make people laugh at me.
There you go.
That's
Brilliant.
That's my process.
What's coming up for you? What do you got on the horizon?
Well, I'm gonna be. I don't know when this is gonna go on, but Wednesday, the 14th of October, 2015. I don't know how long it takes you guys to edit, so
It's
I
about
wanna
2
be
years.
specific as possible. Okay, so like 2 years ago, I'm gonna be back here, Kymatic, doing a feature set on Wednesday.
It's on Wednesday.
Wednesday, October 14th. I'm going to be here, and then I'm actually putting together a charity show in St. Pete
Oh, nice.
at the local 662. It's going to be all 100% of the proceeds, and even some of the bar. Everything we raise is going to charities to benefit homeless veterans. And it's going to be a comedy show. We're going to have my friend does this thing called Church of Nintendo, where he's got like every
I've seen that.
generation of Nintendo systems ever. So we're gonna have a little Church of Nintendo. We're gonna have a bunch of great, some of the best comedians from the Tampa Bay area are gonna be performing, and then we're gonna have a little karaoke after party. But it's
I would come to that.
it's $5. You show up, man. It's great. You like Rod Stewart? Get some young lovers happening.
Some guys have ball.
We'll make it work.
Oh my god, you should hear him do All Night Long by Lionel Richie.
Dude, R. Kelly, Ignition remix, kill that.
He does not know pop culture. I don't think he knows who R. Kelly is.
Actually,
What do you know about R. Kelly?
Rubber Coat song.
Yeah. Here, I got a question for you.
Oh, you look in the script a
Do
little
you
bit.
see anything wrong with a little bump and grind?
That's
That's an R. Kelly song.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry.
I didn't know that.
That was his big album. That was the album.
That's a good
That
song.
was the one that was.
Yeah.
I don't care how many kids he teased on. R. Kelly's got some good fucking songs.
He does.
Right?
No, before he did those weird things, it was.
Well, everybody does weird
Or
shit.
Trapped in the Closet. That was.
Trapped in the Closet was fucking
That was
awesome.
interesting.
He's
To
got
say
me
the
going
least,
now.
I'm not-
That album he's talking about is like
19 years old, so R. Kelly wouldn't be on it.
so it's the
That's
90s,
his
early
thing.
90s, early 90s.
No, that was late night. I don't know time. What is time? Time
No,
is
but R.
time.
Kelly, I mean, that was like hot though.
Whatever.
Anyway,
So we'll sing some R. Kelly songs.
all right.
Karaoke. There'll be some funny people. I'm hosting with my friend Natasha Samarini, and it's going to be a great time. Local 662,
Wait, no,
November
we had
12th.
Natasha. She's,
Yeah, she's been here.
Yeah.
On
She's
here?
rad.
yeah,
We had to talk. Are you sure?
that's been 14
She's
shows.
performed at Kymatic.
She has. She's really fun.
Yeah, she kills. She's great.
She had
She's going
those
to carry me
Navy
through the
SEAL
whole
sperms.
show.
Yeah, I'm really bad with faces and names.
Yeah, good stuff,
All
guys.
right.
Danny Figueroa. Oh, one more question.
Yeah.
Your last name. People mess it up a lot.
Always.
Did it come perhaps from a Boston man using the word figure and rower in the same sentence? How do you Figueroa?
How do you figure it?
Figueroa.
What sentence would he say where that would?
Ooh,
There's a
challenge,
There's a man who rows
Challenge.
on the crew team in Harvard, and he comes in and he says, "You got a dumb face." He goes, "Yeah. How do you Figueroa?"
I'm pretty sure that's not.
You know who knows?
So that's as good a guess as any.
They're lost to time. Danny, thank you so much for
Thank
being on
you.
the show.
Danny, you're awesome.
That is blast.
All right, now
All right. Who's coming then?
Rick Akey. He's gonna be riding it on a unicycle.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Here we go. Rick Akey! And, ladies and gentlemen, Rick
Hey, how's it going, guys? Hey, my name is Rick, and I'm a little new here to Florida. I moved here a couple months ago, and in fact, when I moved here to Florida, I came with absolutely nothing. I had no car, I had no job, I had no money, I had no roof. In the past couple months, I've gained all that stuff, and it feels really good. But there's still one thing that I have to take care of, and so I came up with this plan where I would have a microphone, a speaker, and a beautiful crowd like yourselves, because there's something that I want to confess. There's something I want to come out with, and okay, here it goes. I need drug connections. I understand this is a well-trained comedy audience, but I'm actually encouraging audience participation with this. All right, I guess we'll talk later then. All right. I've actually been using this opener for a couple of weeks, and it kind of worked once. A few weeks ago at Side Splitters after a show, some guy came up to me and handed me a vaporizer. Said nothing else, just handed me a vaporizer. Naturally, I grabbed it, hit it, and then asked what it was. And it was extracted THC, and I'm still fucking high. It's been 3 weeks. And So I keep using that opener, hoping like that guy's here or someone will take on his role. But I'm not really much of a vaporer. I'm more of a cigaretter. I've actually started smoking organic cigarettes because I figured if I'm going to get cancer, I don't want that fake shit. I want my cancer to be as organic and as healthy as cancer could be. So I have a dog, and my dog, he's really clever and smart. He actually teaches me tricks. Like this one trick he taught me is where I put peanut butter on his balls and lick it off. I met a stripper, and she had dreams of being a hairstylist, and being the swell fella that I am, I actually let her experiment on my head and live out her dreams like the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And she didn't do that great of a job. In fact, she barely cut any hair at all. She just sat in my lap and danced around with a pair of scissors. Needs more practice. I'm willing to give her as much as she needs. But I read a book. I've been reading some books on dieting and nutrition, and I've learned that the healthiest thing that I could do with my body is to just kill myself. It's nice to know I have your support. Thank you. I can just kill myself here on stage. Everyone will be clapping and laughing. All right. So I lived in California for a bit, and man, those California girls were beautiful. They had me, to the point they had me thinking that their assholes might taste better than their pussies. I got one of these California girls alone, and let me tell you, their assholes taste like assholes. No sugar, all spice, but they were still delicious. I've actually, I made a decision though, as far as my dating life is concerned, and it's to stop dating like cookie cutter girls. You know, they're the girls that have to make up for their drippingly dull personalities with like caked on makeup, tight clothes, and I don't know, stuff like that. I don't know. But I dated one before, and by society standards, she was a knockout. In fact, her job was like wear a bikini, go to conventions, and stick like an all-purpose dust cleaner and her tits in your face. Yeah, there was a lot of lust we have with this woman. Now, it wasn't like her empty, lackluster head that turned me off, or her drippingly dull personality. It was her sloppy, fold-as-you-go, cold sweat-inducing nightmare of a vagina. That thing got exceedingly more wet and messy than one should. Going down on her was like sticking my face in a bowl of pussy soup and blowing with like extra soggy crackers on the side. And like you mistakenly like breathe in from your nose, you snort a line of what can only be described as Bigfoots from under cheese. In fact, if you like pull your face up for a breath of fresh air, this pussy juice just latched on you like some fucked up version of a Lady in the Tramp scene. You actually get up from the bed, go down the hallway, and still stuck on you. And you have to like karate chop it off, and it'll be stuck on your hand like a cobweb. And you have to shake it off, and be grabbing items around the room, fucking play double dutch with it, tied it into a noose. But I mostly just slurped it down like spaghetti. I want to thank you guys very much. Thank you very much, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
welcome.
Alright, welcome.
So you just moved here. Where did you move from?
Where is it?
Like I said, I lived in California for a bit.
What city?
I lived in Mission Viejo, California. It was Orange County. My experience, it was suburban hell, so I got the fuck out of there. I used to actually shoot like a lot of black tar heroin over there too.
Oh man.
Of course.
Yeah, of course I did. So, I just thought it was best. Actually, what happened, I was telling the camera guy, Damien.
Yeah.
I was telling Damien, I was like, I used to shoot like, I used to do a lot of heroin. And actually, while I was...
It's different than heroin, but...
I've done cocaine. Cocaine's child's play when it comes to heroin.
It is.
And
I'm scared.
heroin? I love it. That's why I gotta stay away from it. But like, I was telling him, like, what happened in California was, I took like 5 hits of LSD, and I laid on a beach in San Clemente, and like heaven dawned or something like that. I was like, fuck California. So I like left, and then I went to Vegas and like shot a lot of meth. And
Because Vegas is meth. And
Vegas is crazy. Like my experience with Vegas is like the locals there are out to take advantage of you way more than the locals.
Well, yeah,
I mean, like the locals there. I mean, way more than casinos. Like they had like I was told by a local, like, watch out for people crossing the road because they're willing to like throw themselves at your car.
Yeah, for the insurance.
To fucking sue you or
Yeah,
like call the
yeah.
cops and like threaten to like give you a
that's the
ransom.
thing.
And, like I don't know, it's weird. I don't know. I was on high on meth. I don't fucking know.
It's a crazy town, Vegas.
Vegas is a crazy town.
You know, the Strip is not inside Vegas. It's in a city called, or an unincorporated area called Paradise.
That's what it's called?
Yeah, they don't have to pay
Yeah,
taxes
yeah.
to Las Vegas.
Yeah, how'd you know that?
Just
He
thought
has
it off the
no
top of my
idea.
head.
Alright.
No, just the universe told me. It just gave me this quick little tidbit to make it relatable. I have a very strong California accent. I can tell that.
Well, I'm not from California,
Oh, you're not?
but that's where I moved from.
Okay.
I moved to California to Florida, which is, I don't know, it's like poor man's California.
It is.
Yeah, I don't know. But
That's our state motto.
I prefer the struggle of life.
That's true.
You know, they were way too happy over there.
Was it Spring Breakers that brought you here? You saw Alien, like, I want to meet one of those
The
guys.
Spring Breakers?
Spring Breakers, the movie with James Franco.
No.
Yeah.
That place right
Started
here in
it.
Petersburg, Florida.
Which
Oh,
brings
really?
us to this another movie on RedBox.
Hold on.
Welcome, guys, to Borley Forest.
totally
Look at the
joking.
shiny thing.
I was joking.
I like
Really.
that.
We don't need any.
That's not the one with Sam Rockwell, right?
It is the one Sam Rockwell
Sam
may have heard of it. If he watched this show.
I've already heard of it. If he went
Yeah.
into the RedBox and looked at the top 20.
Oh, okay.
So,
I get smoking here, right?
yes.
Oh,
Sure.
okay.
Smoke away.
I'm actually, like I was telling you.
Rick, you're a
Okay.
guest. Our house is your house.
Oh, don't.
You know, this
set it
ain't
off.
California.
I'll start digging through your fridge.
There's no meth or heroin.
Oh, I don't fuck with it anymore.
That's good.
It's been like a little over a year now. And it's okay, I don't know.
It's always a good learning experience.
Yeah. What, drugs?
Yeah, it teaches you.
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
like the metric system.
Yeah. You don't want to do it again.
Metric system never taught me anything. Well, to answer your question, though, I'm from Philadelphia.
Okay.
That's why I'm wearing a Phillies cap. I'm from Philadelphia, yeah. And I was such an enthusiast for heroin that I actually left Philadelphia to go try black tar heroin, which is in California.
California.
A connoisseur. It's better out there.
I always
I've
felt
heard.
no matter what your excitement is, no matter what you go towards, it always sorts itself out eventually. So if it's not a true excitement, then it ends, and obviously now you're not doing it, and now comedy. So how did you? So
How did I fall into
that's-
comedy?
Yeah.
I thought it was to get drugs.
Was it to get drugs?
I know a lot of people.
No, I was already on drugs when I
Okay.
started comedy. I think that fueled the idea of it. No, what happened was I wasn't happy, and
Of course.
you know, I don't fucking know. I was just like one of the dudes that always hung out in the back of the bus working on people, and I don't know. I just I
You
was
said,
always.
"Hey, I have a gift for this," so she continued.
I don't know if I have a gift for it, but I admire the art of it. Like I was like a 9-year-old. I'd sit in front of a radio with like songs I downloaded off of like Napster, like Norm Macdonald and Richard Pryor, and it just amazed me how they were able to paint pictures with words. It's a very powerful thing. I think I've taken too much psychedelics where I just like.
You definitely painted a very vivid picture when you were up there.
Oh, did I?
Oh, absolutely. I knew
I
exactly
like
what you're talking
stuttered and shit. I drank too
Yeah,
much.
you
It's the
did,
fucking
you were.
cameras.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
were.
Oh my God, you're right. I couldn't
Rick,
tell.
forget about it. Forget about
I
it.
already
You
did.
would- You would too. You were great. You were great. You know what the weird thing is, Rick? This is like with everybody. It's like once the camera's on, or you do a show or something, people get very subconscious. And the key always is just to be your unique self. And I felt you did that. I really did. I felt that was you because I saw you before. And it was a solid set. You did your thing. But even if it wasn't, who the fuck cares, right?
I never care.
Yes.
About like anything.
That's the key.
Yeah.
That's the key.
It is.
You just have to be yourself, and you're just letting it all out. And you did.
Hey,
I thought it was wonderful.
you know this babyface motherfucking comic, Danny Figueroa? You know that guy?
We've met him.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
he's got that motorcycle.
Yeah, his name sounds like some Boston guys, like
Yeah,
Akey,
he's so cute.
Figueroa.
Like when you see him, you just want to pinch those teeth.
Yeah.
So cute.
Raw masculinity.
Yeah.
The first time like Danny was actually able to like sit through my set, he came up to me. He's like, "You just don't give a shit," and I was like, "Nah, I really don't." I was like, I don't know. The world's shit to me. Like, why should I give any? I don't know. I like Danny. I think he's fantastic. I don't know. He brings a lot of energy.
He does.
Fuck, man,
He
I don't know
did.
where he
He
finds
came
that
in here
shit.
at 35 miles an hour.
I'm talking about comedy. He brings a lot of
No,
energy.
that's how he started his comedy on a motorcycle at 35 miles an hour. Boom.
A lot of energy behind that. If you
Yeah.
don't believe me,
Dude,
put a
if
box
you-
of crates in front of him.
Yeah, I think that's how you should start every show. Driving on
Motorcycles.
Fuck that. I'm not driving.
Well, you can do a Porsche or something.
You know, I know Seinfeld used to do that. He used to drive around on one of his famous cars and then do his set with the car right on stage.
Would he really?
I don't think so.
That's
Like, yo, my name's Seinfeld. Check out my Porsche. Go fuck yourself. They edited that out and gave him this weird other persona. But yeah, he started out just driving around Porsches, telling people to fuck off.
But it's a good starting point to inspire people to drive cars.
I would love to hear Seinfeld telling someone to fuck off. He told those college kids to fuck off,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah, he sure
Not
did.
essentially, like, he didn't tell them exactly to fuck
What's
off.
the deal with you guys not fucking off? Why don't you give it a try?
Seinfeld, he's great. I love that. I like Larry David too. Like I've heard stories. Like I read a lot of books. I love comedy. And like Larry David, like apparently he would bomb like every fucking night.
Really?
And yeah, he would just quit his set and just tell people to go fuck themselves for like 5 extra minutes. He would just use his like fuck you.
Jim Carrey was doing like no scripted either. I watched like real early stuff before he was famous. He was just like throwing himself down. Like he would literally get up on the stage. He goes, "I really don't have anything tonight," and then he would throw himself down on the floor. It was great, but they said that he would either suck so bad that everyone would just boo and be, or he'd be
Hit or miss.
superior.
Yeah,
Or he'd
comedy's
just be
hit or
over
miss.
the top.
I miss him.
Yeah. And that's part of it, right? That's part of it. You gotta be fearless. You don't know what's gonna happen. You just do it.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to hide behind. I wish I was a musician, but I got no talent.
You don't need to be talented to be a musician.
No.
A lot of them. I don't want to. Never mind.
Oh, whoa.
Who are you talking about?
Careful.
Is it someone in this room?
No one in this room. People who have been in this room
Yeah.
and seem to just be pulling in the ladies, but just no skill.
None.
Oh,
Just the look.
Just the
okay.
look.
Just be able to
And you know
move
what
that
the great
back
thing
foot
is?
like Elvis.
I got a girl like that one time. I knew like 3 chords to a Radiohead song,
Well, fake singing?
and but, like I would just play that 3 chords like all the time, and she'd like walk by me and she'd stop, and it was sold. A guitar, it's a powerful thing for pussy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sure is the vibrations.
Is
Not
it?
unlike
I
a
never
motorcycle.
thought about
Yeah,
that.
maybe it was just the
Yeah.
vibrations.
Yeah.
That was it.
I just thought it would be whores.
When I was in high school, I tried doing that with comedy. I'd do a famous Seinfeld joke as people were walking by. I was like, "Just get out of here."
What Seinfeld joke is that?
The one about airline food.
Yeah, I guess that's like the only one.
They'd be like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I only fly on rich people airlines.
Do you think Seinfeld, before he dies, he's gonna be like, I understand airplane food? He's gonna admit it?
Maybe. They'd be like, I read an article about how your senses are dulled at high pressure environments, not unlike an airplane, which is what
you're
gives
really
it its
getting
bad
into it.
taste. I don't think he will.
They don't even serve, I mean, the food, I just flew on an airplane. It's all packaged. What's he talking about? Overseas?
Yeah, I guess. Let's keep talking about airline food.
I hate airplanes. I've been on it once.
You're too big for them, just like me.
I am, man. I'm so fat.
They've scrunched the seats. They've taken all the space.
Yeah. I've actually, my girlfriend, she's a vegan. And, I thought like maybe like if I become a vegan, I would like be smarter.
Why is that?
Well, I eat so much shit, that like I just have a slow fucking brain.
Yeah, the blood would get there.
Like thinking past experiences, I've always been kind of slow anyway. I don't know. It's torturous too. I can't eat that shit. Like tofu.
I will say one thing. This is a side note. It's nothing to do but a show. I never liked vegan food and always thought it lacked, right?
Yeah.
Until Don, the cameraman who works here, works for vegan. He made chili. Yeah, he made chili.
One who just turned around like he was looking for himself.
Yeah, when he made chili, and he had chili, and I ate it, and I was like, "Holy fuck, what kind of meat's in here?"
Vegan chili?
Nothing in there.
I can see vegan chili.
Yeah, there's nothing in there. But he did like peppers or whatever, and it was the first time I was like, "Holy shit, it tastes just like real chili."
So you've been a vegan ever since?
No, I haven't been a vegan. I just realized if you get a cook that can cook good food, he can make whatever he
This
wants.
guy, he is definitely not a vegan. I've seen him chow down on half a chicken.
Half
His
a
chicken,
I just buy half
quartered, just eat the whole thing.
Because
right in
that's
his
what
mouth.
you like anyway, right? Why
Sure.
don't you get the mashed potatoes and the green beans?
Oh, just eat all the
Just
chicken?
eat the chicken.
I mean, chickens are basically
Okay.
dinosaurs.
So you're eating dinosaurs?
You're just eating dinosaurs.
Eat
Fuck them,
dinosaurs.
you know? They probably eat you if
Is that
they
what
had
you
the
think
ability.
about when you eat chicken? That's fucking weird.
I think about how it's cheap and I like it.
Oh, cheap is always effective.
Like, this food's so damn cheap. My name's Jason.
It is. Everything else is you pay for the meal and you got to pay for the whole experience. You buy a half a chicken. You just go, here, here's a half a chicken, eat it.
I don't like eat food for an experience.
No, I'm saying they charge you to
delicious.
go to the restaurant. You know, the whole experience.
I try not to do that. I try not to go around people too much. Yeah, I really don't.
Half a chicken.
You just walk up on the street vendor, just go into any restaurant, ask for half a chicken.
There's no
Just come out with a
street
plate.
vendors.
Here you fucking go, you slob, stick it in
Get
your
out
dumb
of here.
face.
$6. Get out of here.
Is that a breathalyzer?
It is.
Is it
We
really?
gotta
Is
test
it?
you before you get on this, you know.
I hope.
I actually don't know what this is. Chuck, one of our cameramen, put it down here.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, I
actually
would
think
say-
it's a prop for Star Trek, actually.
Yeah?
Chuck is
I'm
a
afraid
big
to
Star
touch it.
Trek
I feel
fan.
like it might be a taser.
They still got USB? 1,000 years from now?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, this is
Something
the
that just
handy
turned on.
recorder.
Oh, that's what that is?
I believe it's the perfect mix of functionality
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
and affordability.
It looks like a breathalyzer. I need a breathalyzer right now.
Yeah?
No, you
Yeah,
don't. You
I
got
ditched
a
into your
driver.
fridge behind your back.
You got your driver. You got a driver. That's okay. You got lots of
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You have a driver, though. You're going to be fine.
Okay. All right.
Don't you have a driver?
I do have a driver.
Don't you have a driver?
I usually do.
Yeah.
We're going to try it again.
You know what?
We're going to try it again. Don't you have a driver?
Reaganomics.
I sure do.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
I totally have a driver.
This is so improv. Oh, there he is.
There's your guy. There's your ride, my
Thank you so much for being on the
Let's
show.
go.
Oh, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rick Akey.
Guys, don't know this.
I gotta go.
All right. I gotta go.
See you, buddy. There you go. You're on.
I couldn't hold it.
Yo, yo, yo. Hey, yo.
Yeah, and then we're gonna make a Danny sandwich.
Get the hell out of the set.